We're continuing to track storm recovery throughout our viewing area, mainly encompassing our southern counties. Schools in Mercer and Wyoming counties in West Virginia and Tazewell County in Virginia were closed today, as were many county offices. Schools in Tazewell County is also canceled for tomorrow. The town of Richlands in Tazewell County is pausing utility disconnects for the rest of the week. However, residents who are able should continue to pay their bills, as the town works to provide relief while keeping everything funded. Meanwhile, Mercer County is still under a state of emergency that will last until October 26th. It will allow the county to work with state and federal authorities to find assistance as it recovers. The city of Beckley will also pick up storm debris free of charge on October 9th. Appalachian Power is continuing to make headway on widespread outages. Currently, there are less than 19,000 people without power in our area. Today, hundreds of additional workers were shifted to hard-hit areas like Bluefield and Tazewell. Most customers in our viewing area will see power restored by 8 p.m. Tuesday, according to Appalachian Power. Once power is back up across southern West Virginia, those crews are going to shift to begin work in Tennessee and southern Virginia. Also, good news from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Bluestone Lake officially crested last night at 11:15. The deepest that lake got was 1,493.7 feet. It is slowly beginning to fall now. Sluice gates at the bottom of the dam are flowing at 26,090 cubic feet per second. Engineers do not anticipate opening the crest gates, but safety personnel will stay on site until the lake is fully back to normal. The Bluestone Dam protects communities along the New, Greenbrier, and Gauley rivers. Engineers are monitoring the weather and will let you know if anything changes. Cleanup and recovery efforts are underway in Bluefield after remnants of Hurricane Helene left widespread damage. News Watch reporter Kayla Pearl has more details.
Mercer County was one of the hardest hit areas when the remnants of Hurricane Helene rolled through last week, knocking out power and leaving behind a path of destruction and debris. Now, city crews in Bluefield are focused on clearing the damage and restoring power to homes and businesses.
The immediate action for us, of course, is to start getting roadways clear, to get access so folks could at least move freely from their homes. But we still have homes in the city that are still, in some cases, still blocked and still without power. So currently right now we're at about 70% of homes with power in the city and businesses. So we're starting to get things back in action, and really we're kind of full circle on trying to get the cleanup and start getting things back to normal here.
Residents who find themselves burdened with large amounts of debris are encouraged to use the designated storm debris drop-off site, which the city has set up next to the Little League fields at Lotito Park. City officials say crews are working around the clock, but there's still a long way to go.
Yeah, so I'm one of those citizens that's still without power. So I think the main thing is that AP is working to you, but the weather, the storm was pretty catastrophic. I mean, we've got 100-year-old trees down here, probably in the numbers of 5,000 to 6,000 large trees on 90 to 100 different roadways that have blocked and knocked down lines. So it was pretty significant. Cleanup's going to take quite some time. There's not a road for the most part in the city that doesn't have some sort of debris or some sort of broke trees or some damaged air, and of course we have our citizens with our homes. So that's probably going to be a good month long.
The good news is that as of Monday, 70% of power has been restored to the city of Bluefield. However, power restoration efforts are also ongoing along with debris cleanup, and many homes are still waiting to be reconnected to the grid.
So folks just need to be patient, but we do have resources in the city. We do have the restaurants open. Princeton, fortunately, was not hit very hard, which is very close to us, and a lot of our citizens have gone there. Our transit authority is up and running, so we do have a bus system. So if for some reason your car is damaged or you can't get around, you can get on our transit buses and get to the places you need to go, whether it's Sam's and Lowe's on the Virginia side or Grant's on our side or any of the other areas where you may need some help and assistance.
And city officials are urging residents who have a way of doing so to fill out a damage assessment survey. This will help bring attention to areas still in need and help allocate funds for cleanup efforts. You can find the link to the survey at the bottom of your screen. Reporting in Bluefield, this is Caleb Pearl for Newswatch.
Again, if you were affected by the storms in any way, please take the time out to fill out the damage assessment survey. You can scan the QR code on your screen now to find it. Now remember, the survey is not an application for aid. Instead, it lets the state know how bad damage is in parts of the county and will help authorities apply for state and federal assistance. Now, we do have at least one death in our viewing area associated with the storm. According to the National Weather Service, a man in Tazewell County was killed when a tree fell on him. He was reportedly clearing debris from his driveway when it happened, and we'll let you know if we learn of any other fatalities. Now, while our area was hit hard, the damage does not compare to the devastation seen in western North Carolina and the surrounding area. There is a lot of help that is needed in those areas, and West Virginia is stepping up to the plate. Members of White Sulphur Springs EMS will form a crew and go to Asheville, North Carolina on Thursday. The EMS team says that the situation reminds them of the devastation White Sulphur Springs experienced in 2016, and they want to help others the same way that they were helped then. They are collecting donations of cleaning supplies, food, and water to take down. You can help drop the supplies off at the EMS building between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday. You can also make a monetary donation at any People's Bank at the account marked as WSS Emergency Medical Services Incorporated Flood Relief.